Welcome to Let's Talk Sales, the podcast that's all things sales and business development. This podcast series is for CEOs that are looking to build strong companies, sales VPs, and sales managers that want to take things to the next level, as well as salespeople who are looking to improve. This podcast is brought to you by Calavia, the sales playbook platform made for your team by your team. The Calavia Sales Playbook houses your company's best practices, templates, and processes. And it also functions as an online sales academy for existing and new hires. Learn more at calavia.com. Today's podcast is part of our inspiration series where we share inspirational quotes to help keep you motivated about growth and development. I'm going to repeat that in case the first one came off choppy. Today's podcast is part of our inspiration series where we share inspirational quotes to help keep you motivated about growth and development. Burnout is about resentment. Preventing it is about knowing yourself well enough to know what it is you're giving up that makes you resentful. That's a quote by Marissa Mayer. So some of the things that means something special to me about that quote is that I often find that I do get burned out or weighed down. That's another way of saying burnout for me, when I'm holding on to something. And when that little alarm bell in the back of my head starts to sound that I've been holding on to something too long, usually a withheld communication that I need to deliver to somebody, appropriately of course, then I know when I hear that alarm that it's time to act on that. And I really love the part about knowing yourself well enough to know that what you're giving up is, let's say this again. So preventing it is about knowing yourself well enough to know what it is you're giving up that makes you resentful. So again, I go back to that, a little alarm bell, and knowing that that's the time to make a move to let go of what it is that's making me resentful. So thanks so much for listening to this week's inspiration. You can find the notes for today's inspiration at criteriaforsuccess.com/pod56. Tune in next week for another inspiration to help you stay motivated and focused on growth. And tune in on Monday when we'll be interviewing Gordon Coyle. Want to stay motivated? Are you looking for more tips, advice, and growth ideas? Be sure to check out the CFS blog at criteriaforsuccess.com. Let's Talk Sales is a podcast of criteriaforsuccess.com and is produced by Rebecca Smith, Ariana Miskell, and Elizabeth Frederick.